Hi, everyone. Happy election day, actually. Thank you all for joining us. I know it can be a busy day today. If you're new to our class, my name is Corey, and I'm a physical therapist here with UCSD. And today we will be working on a lot of different stuff. So it has a boxing theme. I am not a boxer and not a boxing instructor, so bear with me in terms of the form and the technical skills. If you have that as a background, great, use those skills today. But we're going to be just kind of utilizing the principles of the weight shifting, the agility, and kind of that dual tasking that's utilized in boxing for today's class. So that's what we'll be focusing on. If you have balance issues and you are unable, or you feel like it would be safer for you to do these in a chair, you definitely can. Everything that we're doing today can just be applied in a sitting position. If you do need help or modifications, just kind of put something in the chat or let me know, because I am unable to see you. Otherwise, pretty straightforward. So you'll just follow me. We're going to do a warm up. We're going to do 30 seconds, 3 rounds of 7 different exercises today. And then we're going to move into, again, some more boxing specific weight shifting and turning, and just some combinations to keep your brains and body also healthy, okay? So I'm going to get my timer started for our warm up. Put that to the side and we'll start. And again, I apologize for the lighting today too. It's a bit sunny. Okay, we're going to start with just some shoulder circles. We're going to start small, and I'm starting small and moving forward. Just at a decent pace, we're going to go 15 seconds forward and then 15 seconds backwards. So let's go backwards. Keep on going. Just warming up those shoulders. If you have painful shoulders, you can hold your circles a little bit lower. All right, we're going to keep marching. So you can take the rests in between. If you feel like you don't need the rest and you want to keep moving, just march those legs, keep those arms swinging with you. And after our 30 seconds of a rest, we're going to move into a march with those big circle arms like you're doing a jump rope. If you have a jump rope, you could do that. If not, let's march. And you can go as fast or as slow as you need to. So if you feel like this is not very challenging for your balance or getting your heart rate up, you can add some jumps. That will definitely get your heart rate up, or even just heel raises, and time that with your arm circles. All right, take a little rest break. Again, you can keep marching if you want to keep your heart rate up. If you need the rest break, then take it. And I'll tell you what our next one is. I'm going to move phone out of the way. So I'm keeping my jump rope arms and my marches just to keep my heart rate up. And then we're going to move into cross foot tap. So I just want you crossing one foot in front of the other, back and forth, loosening up your hips. Halfway through already. All right, and then can march in place again. Or take that rest if you need it. Just trying to loosen up, warm up. Okay, next one. I want you to shift your weight and dip at the same time. So we're dipping our shoulders, making that circle up and through. There we go. halfway through already. Coming down, shifting up. Trying to shift side to side. Great. March it out. All right, the next one we're going to do is jumping jacks. So again, a traditional jumping jack is like that. If that is too difficult, you can just do a single arm kind of stepping out. If that's too difficult, you can just do just your legs or just your arms. So pick whichever one is challenging to you. I'm going to do this stepping jack. That way I can keep my breath enough to talk to you guys. But again, I want you to be a little bit challenged. I want you getting that heart rate up. And if you feel like this isn't doing the job, try the jumping. You have a chair in front of you. You can jump like that. We're going to, again, repeat this 2 more times after this. You can really push yourself maybe in the next round. Again, hopefully by now, you're feeling a little bit warmed up. Getting those legs and arms moving. Now I'm just going to keep marching. Okay, next one. I want you to tuck your knee. So you're doing a higher march and then seeing if you can also get your elbows. So I'm kind of coming in at an angle. If that's too hard for you, then maybe just do a march, or maybe just coming down and doing those angles. All right, and rest. So we're going to take about a 30-second rest here, and then we're going to, oh, I forgot one. We're going to work on stepping sideways, okay? So just doing a lateral shuffle. Depending on your space, you can add that extra step in. You don't have the space, just stepping in and out, okay? I'm going to make use of my space I have out here today. So I'm going to add that extra step in. Try to make these big steps. Again, if you have trouble with your balance, maybe having a chair in front of you and stepping back and forth like this is better, or standing near a wall, some kind of support. All right, take a little rest. We're going to take a brief 30 seconds of rest, and then we're going to start back up with just that slow marching, and then go back into all of our warm-up intervals. So you've seen all of the exercises now for the warm-up, so we're just going to repeat those again. Again, if you did not feel like you were getting your heart rate up, or you didn't feel challenged enough, this time you're going to need to go maybe a little bit faster, maybe do some of the more advanced modifications in order to get that heart rate up. All right, so let's start marching, getting those feet going. And again, for anyone that needs a little longer rest, I kind of built those in today. So instead of marching, you're resting. All right, we're going to start with those shoulder circles. This time, try to go a little bit bigger. We're going to start with forward. Loosening them up. Okay, and then go backwards. Try to have nice control, fully extended elbows. All right, let them rest. And can come into your marching. And if that's, again, you want something a little bit more challenging, jogging in place will definitely get your heart rate up. Okay, so now we have our jump ropes. So moving those arms. Again, the different variations you can do is just maintaining the march. Instead, doing a heel raise. You're able to do that. And then, of course, jumping. So pick a challenging one for you. Let's get our heart rates up together. All right, rest. We go back into our active marching. Excuse me. And then our next one is going to be our alternating foot taps in the front. So this one, trying to get a little bit of rotation in through our bodies and our hips. Halfway through already. All right, we'll go back into our marching, or if you need a rest break, please feel free to do so. All right, the next one is that shift. So we're weight shifting and dipping. So again, that boxing theme, someone was coming at you, you got to duck. A little duck and weave. Halfway through. Make sure you're shifting that weight side to side. All right. Take that standing rest break, seating rest break, or keep moving. And then we're going to move into our jumping jacks or our step jacks or our arm jacks or our foot jacks. Those are kind of all the variations. All right. Again, I'm going to do the step jack. You're somewhere in between where you have a feel like this is too easy with the stepping, but the jumping's too hard. Move faster. You can get your heart rate up if you just push 10% harder, 10% faster. All right, take a rest or keep marching it out. And then we have our knee kind of crunches in with our elbows, okay? We're almost done with our second round. Okay, so march and thinking about pulling down, crunching into that march. Again, this is challenging for your balance. You can hold the chair on one side. Now, I'm try crossing your body like this, and then the other side. Okay. It's going to take a little bit more balance with our current variation. All right, take a rest if you need, or keep marching it out. And then we're going to finish with those lateral steps or lateral shuffle, depending on how you're performing that exercise. All right. So step, step, or double step, depending on, again, your space. If you have the space, I recommend that extra step. Halfway through already. All right, take a little rest break. We're gonna rest for 30 seconds and then we're gonna start marching again. If you need longer than 30 seconds to rest, go ahead and take the full minute and then join us back when we do start with our shoulder circles. This is our last round of our warm-up. So again, hopefully you can feel that you're getting a little bit more breathy, your muscles are warming up, you're starting to feel your muscles maybe fatigue a little bit, but just generally warming up. Okay, let's start with our marching. We got our last kind of aerobic walk coming up. Okay, we're gonna start with our shoulder circles. I'm going big this time, so make them nice and big, all the way around if you can. All right, let's go backwards. Nice and big, extending up through that spine. Good posture. All right, rest or march. Then we're moving into our jump ropes. We are almost through this part. Keep on going, guys. All right, we have our jump ropes. I'm gonna do heel raises this time. And you can march. Or you can jump. All right, halfway through. All right, take a rest break or march. Okay, moving into our foot taps, trying to cross over, maintain your balance. Halfway through already. Okay, and rest or march. We're almost there. All right, moving into our weight shift and lower. Halfway through already. Get those weights shifted left and right. All right, take a break. More march. Almost through, guys. We have our jumping jacks next. All right. So jumping jacks. We're stepping. Or stepping out. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest or march. We got our knee ups next, or knee tucks. All right, so step and pull down. Halfway through. Okay, rest or march. We are going to finish up with our side stepping, and then we're all done with this portion. All right, let's do it. Side stepping. This is our last 30 seconds. Halfway through. All right, we have finished our aerobic section. I get my timer out of our way. Whew, okay, so go ahead and catch your breath a second, grab a drink of water if you need. Go ahead and take a seat and take a little rest break. We're gonna restart in 30 seconds. And then again, what we're gonna be working on now is weight shifting with some turning and then some punches to continue with our boxing theme. But again, give you a second. It's a little bit of a longer aerobic section than we normally do. So hopefully we got your heart rate up a little bit and you're feeling it. Okay, so now we're gonna start with some turning. Again, if you have issues with your balance and you feel better having a chair in front of you, use it, because then that's gonna allow you to complete the turns as we're gonna work on them. So the first way is I want you to pivot. So we're coming up and I'm kind of rotating just like I would if I was golfing or swinging a baseball bat, something like that. So we're just gonna start with just that turning and pivoting. I'm shifting my weight over towards my opposite leg and coming up. Do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we're gonna add a punch to it. So we're gonna cross our body using the momentum and the force generated from our back leg over and across. that rotation in. I'm also coming back down. That gets your core engaged and your hips engaged. Keep going. We'll do 3, 2, 1. Great. All right, bring it in, and then we're going to go the opposite way. Okay, so we're first just going to warm up with those turns, trying to elongate through the abdomen. Rotating. Good. Five more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. So now that we're warmed up and we're prepped, we're going to add in that punch. So here we go. And again, really think about trying to get some power behind it. Two more. All right, good. All right, kind of shake it out. All right, we're gonna do that again, but now we're gonna alternate. So I'm gonna come around one direction and then pivot around the opposite direction, okay? Here we go. Again, try to get some force behind your punches. Make sure you're shifting your weight. All right, keep going, couple more each side. All right, good. Give you a second in case that made you dizzy. It is a lot of turning with our head and our eyes, as well as our full rotation of our upper body. Okay, so we're gonna go back into our singular direction of our pivot turns, but we're gonna add a different arm motion in. So let's just work on going towards our left side. 2, we're gonna do 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're gonna come up with that much more guarded kind of boxer athletic stance, and we're gonna come across with our elbow. So you're kind of doing an elbow jab, okay? Instead of a full cross with the punch. Up, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 15, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew, good. Okay, shake it out a little bit, especially if that makes you a little bit dizzy with those rotations. Take a second and breathe, and then we're going to complete our turns over to the opposite side. And you can see when I'm just doing the turns, I'm kind of letting my arms go with it. So that's helping with my trunk mobility. So I want you guys to try to focus on that this time around, okay? So coming up and kind of letting those arms relax and swing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And then we're going to repeat doing 15 with those elbow kind of blocks or jabs. Here we go. 1, 2, so it's a little bit quicker. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fantastic. Go ahead and take a little rest break. Shake it out. And then our last one for this, we're going to alternate, again, trying to get those elbows to make contact with our imaginary target. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we're all done with our turning. So hopefully you feel a little bit looser in through your trunk. That's what we're aiming for, and with those weight shifts. All right, now we're gonna work on a little bit of power with our balance. So I want you to split your feet. So I'm gonna put one foot behind me, one foot in front of me. I have a little bit of a wide stance, right? So we wanna be athletic. So you're gonna have your knees bent and ready to move. And we're gonna start with just 10 punches coming from the back arm. Okay, so hold this up, right? And coming back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I want you to do 10 quick little jabs with that opposite hand going the opposite way, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. We're gonna leave our feet in this position. Now what I want you to do is we're gonna try to sequence a few punches together, okay? So we are going to go punch, punch, so double punch with our back arm, and then I want you to duck, shift your weight back, and then get ready to go again. Punch, punch, duck, shift our weight, come back, and then get ready again. So I'm going to show you from this angle so you can tell what I mean when I'm talking about the ducking and the shifting back. So I'm here, I do my double punch, 1, 2, I duck, and then I'm shifting my weight back here as if someone was going to punch towards me, and then I'm ready to punch again. Okay, so let's try that. So we're here, we're ready. 1, 2, duck, shift, up. 1, 2, duck, shift. 1, 2, duck, shift, punch. 2, duck, shift, punch. 2, duck, shift. Last one, punch. 2, duck, shift. Great. Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit more challenging. We're gonna stay in this foot position, but we are going to add another sequence. So I'm gonna have you first do a quick, and this is where my boxing terminology fails, so I apologize. You're gonna do a quick jab, so a quick one, then you're gonna do a cross, and then we're going to go hook, hook, then we're gonna do our duck, our weight shift, and then repeat that again. So again, that's jab, cross, hook, hook, duck, shift, repeat. Okay, so I'm gonna give my back leg a break a second. get back into my position. We're gonna start. So jab, cross, hook, hook, duck, shift, restart. Jab, cross, hook, hook, duck, shift, ready, repeat. So jab, cross, hook, hook, duck, weight shift, ready, go. Jab, cross, hook, hook, duck, shift, ready. All right, let's try to do 2 without me telling you the sequence, okay? You can follow me. Let's see if you can remember what we just worked on. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, shift. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift up. Great. Okay, now we just got to switch sides. So whatever foot you had in front, we're going to rotate and bring that to the back. And then we're going to start again with those long punches with that back leg, trying to generate power. And we have 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go 10, excuse me, with that quick front jab. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, shake it out. Keep your feet in that same position. And we are going to do the double punch with our back arm, our duck, our shift back, and then our ready to shift and punch again, okay? Okay, so 1, 2, duck, back, 1, 2, duck, shift, 2, shift, up, 1, 2, duck, shift. We'll do 2 more, big punch, 2, come back, 1, 2, duck, come back. All right, hope you are all hanging with me. We got our last little sequence here, and that is the one where we're doing a quick jab, a cross, a hook, then our duck, our weight shift, and then we get ready to punch again, okay? So again, that's a quick jab, a cross, a hook, a duck, a shift, and then repeat. I'll do them with you the first few times, and then we'll see if you can repeat the sequence on your own. So quick jab, cross, hook, duck, shift, forward. Jab, cross, hook, duck, shift, come up, jab, cross, hook, duck, shift, and back, jab, cross, hook, duck, shift, and back. All right, let's try to do 2 more on your own without me repeating those cues, okay? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and come back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and get back. Nice job, everyone. All right, so hopefully you guys were all able to kind of keep up with that. I know it got a little fast and a little bit more complicated at the end, but again, that's what we call dual tasking. So you have to think about something while completing some sort of motor or even exercise task. Let's finish up with just some stretching. So what I first want you to do is I want you to kind of lace those fingers together, and you're going to flip them up and try to push up to the sky. Up high, and you could even go a little bit side to side. Just weight shifting again, and then come back. And then let's cross one arm over the other. Stretch out those shoulders in the back. I'm just gonna hold this. And then come across, shake it out, and we'll switch sides. Our upper bodies and our shoulders did a lot of work for us today. All right, take a break, and then we're gonna kind of come up and across. So kind of reaching down. If this is difficult on your shoulder, don't worry about it. Maybe just try doing some big kind of W open movements. All right, and then let's switch sides. Okay, come on down. And I want you to take those arms and those fingers and make a big old circle kind of around you, reaching up high and out. And let's do it one more time. Reaching up high and out. Good. And then if we can, I want you to bend forward just about your knees. If that's too difficult, stay up here. If you feel like you need more of a stretch, you can go down further towards your toes, okay? We're gonna stretch out our backs. And then I want you to slowly come up, and then we're gonna take a step out to the side, shift our way over, trying to stretch our hips a little bit and our inner thighs. And come up, and then shift that opposite way. And then we'll repeat that one more time. We're gonna shift and hold. Good, and then shift and hold. Great. All right, everyone. That is all I have today for you. Thanks for joining me again on this Tuesday. Appreciate seeing all of you.
Good job.
Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Cora.